Sun is shining. A-toop-a-toop-toop. Here I am. How does it go? Birds is chirping. Dogs are panting. Hey, what's up, Bill? Prod. What you gonna do? Got these bammers out on the walk. You know what I'm talking about? Hello, hello, tic tac. What is cranking? What is cranking, my good people? Can y'all hear me? I don't know. I got these headphones on. What's up, Tasha? Can you hear me? I got these headphones on. I don't know if they tapped in. Where you at, Tasha? How you living? How's your mama doing? Is everything all right? How's your brother doing? You know. Okay, loud and clear. Yep, yep. Just out here enjoying this. You know where I'm at, Tasha. Enjoying this good town, Evanston for life. Ain't nothing like it. Be able to come up and relax in peace. You know what I'm saying, let the dogs run around. Hopefully nobody walk around and walk by here with a dog. Cause I'm about to let them. I'm about to let them go. Oh, but yeah, I wanted to talk about why go-go music has not reached the heights that some people may think it should have or feel like it should have. And it's a hot topic for a long time. And my opinion or understanding of it has changed over the years. It used to be like a problem for me. Like, yeah, why hasn't it? Go-go was the best. But as I learn and study and experience and just look at everything, I think I kind of know why. A few reasons. It's multiple reasons why go-go hasn't become a mainstream genre of music. All right, I'm just gonna lay it out. That's good, Tasha. Tell everybody I said hi, hello. I send my love. But I'm just gonna lay it out real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Because it might be some factors that people don't realize or want to accept. You know what I mean? Go-go is definitely the best ever. Give me the go-go version. I'm about to have a shirt that say something like I'm the go-go version or something, all that. I've been thinking about it for about 4 years, but I'm gonna do that. But I think first, hey, come here. Here come a damn dog. Prada. Same punk ass dude walking by again. Like it's like he wanted him. He wanted a trigger. Come here. Hey, Prada. But yeah, I think the first reason being, or one of the first reasons, if you go back, I watch a lot of interviews and you know, I'll be seeing stuff that I might have missed when with Trouble Funk, Essence, EU. A lot of these bands had label deals, and with EU, when they made the butt and Taste of Your Love and some of that stuff, they had a label deal. I don't know, MCA, RCA. I don't know what label. And with EU, the label came in and kind of got them to change the style, water it down, so to speak, with EU. And it took them a long time to get the respect back in the city, in the DMV, after they did that, because they felt like they sold out, they went commercial. So they had to come do a lot of cranking to get that respect and love back, right? There's an interview with Funky Ned talking about when they had, they had some deals and some situations with smaller labels, but they actually had bigger labels looking at them. We talking about the 90s, 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Junkyard. Mike Strong is doing an interview on the Congo Hobby Congo album, and you know they were signed to Def Jam in about 1980 around that time, right? Junkyard said same thing. They wanted them to water it down. They wasn't going for it. And Funky Ned said that they wanted more pop commercial type songs. They didn't want the crank, or they didn't want to. They didn't want to take it as it was. Take us, take our music as it is, or even compromise. It was like, no, we need this old poppy, sing songy, whatever was going on at the time that they felt they wanted these bands to do. So, like some people be in the comments, like, yeah, that's why that shit never went nowhere. Go Go sucks and it's trash. Hating ass people, right? Never that. Go Go been around the world, right? Go Go pretty much started rap. These rappers came down here. You can find videos on the internet. Brand Nubian and a lot of the old school rappers, even before that, Dougie Fresh, Curtis Blow, they were sampling Go Go. Rap started off sampling Go Go. Of course, the rhyming aspect of it. They did their ciphers and they had their whole culture with the DJ, right? The battling of the systems and the DJs, Cool Herc, um, Grandmaster Flash, who created the turntable. Shout out to all them, right? But a lot of them were living in apartments and things like that, and just didn't have basements and drum sets and congos and whatever, and a rich music history like DC does, right? With Duke Ellington and Cab Calloway and the U Street era, Dizzy Gillespie and all this jazz and all this music that was here was just a rich culture of music. Not I'm not saying New York did, and of course the Cotton Club and Club 64, 54, all that. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about in those boroughs and those hoods, they weren't tapped into the to instruments. I don't think. I could be a little off, but the way it seems, that's why they were sampling Trouble Funk, Chuck Brown, and collabing with Essence and Salt and Pepper sample Junkyard Sardines and Herbie Love Bug did what he did with Kid Play. So really, if you look at it, it's a video I pinned on the top of my page with Chuck kind of telling you, like, yeah, I was doing my thing. I'm at Howard. I'm doing my thing, and we were moving out of the top 40 thing, and we were doing the percussion. We started doing the percussion, which I stole from the Los Latinos, and so basically he started doing the crowd participation, call and response on the percussion beat, so the band wouldn't have to stop, right? First they was just playing songs, top 40. So they did that so the band ain't had to stop. So, they could be like a DJ, just continuous, continuous. And then the call and response. He said, I was doing my rhymes. I ain't much of a rhymer. I ain't a rapper. This is before rap. He said that. This is before rap, but I'm doing my rhymes and stuff. And the call and response. Wave your hands in the air, say, yeah. Put your hands up. Put your hands in up. Hey, hey. All that rap stuff. Yeah. Where did it start? But that's not the point. I just wanted to, what I'm saying, say that too. Hey, hey, what's up, boss? What's up, Cookie? Thank y'all for all the gifts and do. What's up, Terry B, Antoine, my man? Yeah, man, I just wanted to come because somebody had put that in the comments, like, man, why hasn't it got bigger? And like I said, I used to feel like that too, but then over time, I'm more like glad it didn't get big and get exploited like hip hop did. And I feel like it's come around to a time that it's time for it to be noticed and to get not to get its flowers, but to be acknowledged in the history of it. Long as as more history we put out, the more respect and validity it will receive. And just by the trap music and the Atlanta sound, all the digital frequencies that we've been hearing, and some of the lower vibrations of music that's just constant, right? That's okay. It's just a mood. You got music for every mood, but it's just constant, you know, low vibration. That's what I'm gonna call it. And so our youngsters are tapping into these frequencies and not even realize it's helping to program them and their actions and their thoughts and the way they move. And I think that's it's become sort of an issue. And so with Diddy going down and all the stuff being exposed with the industry, and Kendrick coming and doing what he doing and bringing real lyrics back and soul and all that's spiritual. All that's going on is spiritual, right? And I think now the light, look, the light will be shined on Go Go, right? Which was created off love and coming together, having a good old time, you know, dancing with the young ladies and the fellas, and you know what I'm saying? It was Chuck. It was mostly a thing of love that really started in a tumultuous time in DC too, with the riots and all. It was a lot that spawned our sound and our culture and created it the way it was. So yeah, back to um, you know, the rappers. A lot of it is starting to see like the more I see and more I think about it, it's like yeah, because them New York dudes think that yeah, that y'all like we stole what they doing, but it's like y'all was sampling us before they had MPCs and beat machines. They was sampling go go. So what came first, the chicken or the egg? Let's talk about it. This sun is so bright I can't really see everything, and y'all know I like to just talk because I wanted to get the thought out. So, but I definitely appreciate y'all, and I'm watching these dogs because if something go down, I'm in trouble. I'm out here. There's people walking by, and my American bully is somewhere. Hey, Prada, get your big head ass back over here, boy. Hey. Anyway, so like I said, yeah. So that part too, though. You know what I'm saying? So let's give respect where respect is due. I mean, I'm a hip hop lover. I came up Run DMC and LL in them times. Hey, come here. Def Jam, Crush Groove. You know what I'm saying? I love that. That's what kind of made me want to do a lot of the stuff I do. In the music, outside the music, and like just Russell Simmons and being a Rick Rubin. I wanted to be everybody. That was before I started playing drums and then playing in the go-go band. So much respect due to hip hop. I'll just let's get the story straight. And like my man DJ say, go-go and hip hop like cousins, right? You gotta look at it like cousins, and we went, So I'm from DC, DMV. They in New York. I go up to New York in the summertime or for holidays, and I visit. We cousins. We trade slang. We trade fashion tips. You know what I'm saying? We trade music, what we listening to, just culture, right? So that exchange was happening in real time. So go hip hop like cousins. They both started around the same time. Even though Chuck Brown, the Soul Searchers, and the Young Senators, and I know I'm gonna forget a rack of bands, Trouble Funk, but damn, what's that other band? We was just talking about the other day. But these bands were playing. They were top 40 bands even in the 60s and 70s. So music, a lot of these bands was already playing music. When go-go kind of happened and took off, then they converted to go-go bands, right? Junkyard was the first band that kind of started as a go-go band. That was 1980. And like I said, they were signed to Def Jam. But they said that Def Jam say, man, y'all gonna have to do it like this. And like most true artists, they ain't trying to do that. That's basically selling out. You in it for your art. You want to do it the way you do it, and the label is to facilitate that, to help you fund it and help you reach the masses. So just to be clear, Essence, Trouble Funk, Junkyard, EU, probably a number of other groups, Reds and the Boys, Moving and Grooving and Happy Feet. These bands had movies and soundtracks. You had the Good to Go movie. Like Go Go was doing it, been doing it. So fast forward, bands went out of style, right? When drum machines and synthesizers came in, and they didn't have to pay a whole orchestra and string players and all these people. Prada, get over here, hey! When they ain't had to pay these people, that's a lot to pay these people. It's not about paying them; it's a lot to get people to come in and play together, locked in sync and with the chemistry, right? Motown and all these legendary situations of Stax Music, Procter and not is it Procter and Gamble, Gamble and Huff. You know what I'm saying? A band is a hard thing to do. It ain't just no overnight stuff, right? So once the technology advanced, right, then they going like, okay, who's singing? All right, we're gonna get the singer and a guy. Oh, he got a keyboard and a drum machine or a set of drums that he played. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cut costs and get this done easy. It's easy as possible. We gonna cut costs and get this done easy. easy as possible, and the music start being pushed like that. So you got all your bands, P Funk and the Frankie Beverly and Maze, the Ohio Players, and all these great bands. That's why the music is so timeless, because it wasn't no microwave type thing. It had to be done. It took a certain skill, a certain talent, a certain agreement, right? Niggas had to be in agreement, right? Everybody had to be on the same page. We about to go on here, boom, 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 and usually had to do it in one take because it wasn't all that cutting, pasting, and racing and these type of things. So I'm saying about the '80s, sometime in the '80s, right after disco died in '79, these drum machines, these synthesizers, this new way of creating music came along, evolved, right? Now they don't have to sample a go-go band. They could go make the boom boom tap and just like make a type of go-go beat. Not that they was just copying go-go. I ain't trying to go on New York or hip hop. But you see what I'm saying? So bands were becoming distinct, extinct. That's why Mint Condition was called Mint Condition, because it wasn't a lot of bands left to do that type of thing, right? So of course, though, you had the Seattle thing, Nirvana, the Chili Peppers, MTV, that whole thing, the rock bands. These rock bands had three, four people, tops. And, the guitar players sang too, and they all wrote the music together, right? They all would be in the studio and they wrote it as a band and all that, right? So this band was like one artist. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of came, you know, with that small package. They didn't have to hire the symphonies and the Johnson brothers and whatever, right? So that's how I see it, and that's what happened. The technology got to a point. Bands became less valuable, right? Of course, Frankie Beverly, and we still love all them. That's why they can tour. R.I.P. Frankie Beverly. But you know what I'm saying? Because we love music. So I'm not saying bands stopped playing, but they weren't like popular back in the day. They come in to play their old hits that older people still love. Gap Band and all these great groups. But bands weren't getting signed. You feel me? It just wasn't happening. Especially not a go-go band with about 12 niggas. Hey Prada, I'm gonna smack him. Yeah, think about it. Like, how they gonna sign all these people, right? And with music and entertainment, looks are part of it. Love it or hate it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. You know what I mean? When you watch TV, excuse me, when you watch TV, come here, boy. Hey, I'm gonna smack this shit. When you watch TV, you're not looking at a bunch of disproportionate faces and excuse me, ugly or whatever, what have you. It's set up that way for a reason. It's pleasing to the eye, the proportions of the face. If you know, come here. I've been to art school and all that, right? So if you know what makes somebody attracted to you, is because their proportions are generally equal and in the right place. And that's what when you naturally like, oh, that's an attractive young lady. Well, that guy is very handsome, right? That's what it is. So when you think about that, you know that's a part of it. Like when Jill Scott came out. I mean, when that song with the Roots. If you don't know where I've been, blah, 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 blah. Erica Badu wrote that. I mean, Jill wrote it, but they had Erica do it because in their mind at that time, they she fit the physical thing more, right? So you gotta think all these people in bands, and we starting the band with our cousin and them. There's so much talent in DC. Everybody play an instrument. Come on, from Big Bob and Mikey Mike and Black Boo and John John and Puda and Pookie. You know what I'm saying? We not sitting there like, all right, like let me see how this one look on the front line. Like, okay, he tall and slim. Well, she a little thick. All right, the next, oh, he a little thick. You know what I'm saying? Then okay, then you short and stumpy. Like, how does this look? How is this presented? Like, I don't know if y'all watched the Northeast interview I did with Kari. It's on my YouTube, GoGo Loops TV. When Miss Pratt was putting that front line together, she was doing all that height. Okay, okay, you short, he a little taller. All right, y'all can stand like, yeah, it's a part of it. It's the physical feng shui, right? The look of it. It has to feel, it has to flow. So it's just I think it became hard for a band to sign with all these people, and like I said, maybe not the best design of the band look and what have you. And so then after that, it's a bunch of factors, right? This stuff got trifling, you know, you know what I'm saying? And then we here and we DC, we DMV, we the nation's cap, and we like that. And so attitudes and egos got in, you know, and it's our culture. Like nobody can play every week in other places. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't gonna go see Michael Jackson every week at the Capitol Center back in the day. It's not happening. So it's specific to our culture because our style of music and our improv and the interaction with the audience coming in, right? You got people in the audience that's just as famous as the band. You might know what Lisa of the World look like, and don't know what uh who Junkyard Drummer is or what somebody look. You see what I'm saying? We're going to the Go-Go for years. Lisa of the World or Hobart Stars or KDY or 46 Smoking Guns, right? So this interaction and this return, this reciprocation of love and appreciation keep the patrons coming back. And that's just something specific to us. And as I got older, I said, man, I kind of like that. That's a cool thing. Yeah, we all like that. This odd thing right here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it ain't for everybody. Like, yeah, y'all can take the beat. They then it came and took the beat. Yeah, New York hip hop, y'all biggest rappers that came and made some of the biggest songs off go-go style beats. So y'all can say it's trash all y'all want. You can take the beat, but you can't take the culture. And that's just what it is. It's never happening. So maybe that's just part of it. And like I said, I think with the internet and videos and media and people like the host Congo Hour and Serious Vibe, Derek and Scooby and everybody doing their thing, Chief and Go, and we talking to these icons and pioneers and legendary people from the culture, learning so much, history and what I'm saying? Even us, like even me, I'm here, I'm playing with a lot of these cats. A few of these cats like that. So I would hear stories at rehearsals and what have you. But I still when I'm watching the stuff, like, I ain't know that. And it's cool. And it's a sense of pride when okay. And so like I said, I just, I do the work. I watch everything and I kinda go and I think about it. I'm a scientist. But I feel like I'm kinda like a go-go historian or curator in that sense. But let me try to tap in. If anybody had anything to say and I missed it, am I cooking? Am I on track? Y'all feel what I'm saying? PA pilots for sure. PA Pat, right? Man, I remember when PA Pat did that. That's legendary. I mean, that was just innovative, right? Me and Ricky was walking in first one was in Capitol Plaza, right? We walking. It's about 93, 92. We playing with the Huggerbucks, but no albums out yet. We might did the Ibex. I don't know. It's like it was 94, 93, 94. Anyway, Ray was in the mall by the food court, and he had like a little stand with tapes, like like a little junk, like sitting right there. Wasn't no store yet, and we walked up like, what's up? What you doing? Yeah, PA Piles. We got the PA tapes, and boom, boom, boom. This back when Jam and Jeff and Hug and Mac Attack Arcade, there's only certain people where you really could go get the tapes. And we talked to him and whatever he told us. We was like, you got some Hugger Bucks? You know, I don't think he did because Charlie wasn't letting us come off the tapes. But anyway, that ended up being 4 stores or whatever he had. And Ricky actually worked there for years and became real close to Pat and Ray. R.I.P. Ray, man. But yeah, that's innovation. Like go-go loops. You know what I'm talking about? These periods and these eras that take the game, take it to another level, expand it in a certain way, right? So all respect due to PA Pat. Um, you know, but that was a way to even help get the music out in a consistent, professional way. The labeling. You know what I'm saying? That was good. But Pumpland is definitely shout out to Gerald and Grandpa Busey, right? So my daughter's mother is that's her grandfather. And I used to always hear like I used to hang uptown. I used to basically live uptown. My grandmother lived there. So when I got a little older, I'll be up there with my cousins and that the Rittenhouse crew doing up to no damn good. And Gerald used to live next to my man Hank. And he's, he knew I played drums. Hank used to come to Ibex. He's like, man, you gotta holler at Gerald. They lived next door, like the house is connected. And they never holler at him. Yeah, you gotta holler at Gerald, Slim. You play drums and this and that. I ain't know. I heard of the pump blenders, but I ain't know who, what I'm hugger and running the street. So later, I meet Teddy. Y'all know Teddy. He was a producer and a keyboard player, and he showed us like Pro Tools and things like that, whatever. Then yeah, I had my daughter with Gina. Gina's grandfather is George Busey, managed pump blenders. Lord George was on the front line, and Gerald was the drummer. And so I used to talk to him. He reminded me of Charlie. Just like I said, I've been around these people, old school pioneers of go-go. We'd be at the family joints talking. You know what I'm saying? And it's just cool, dude. He's like, man, you know something, man. You know something, young. You on the right track. But it's like, yeah, I sat around Charlie and had all these conversations. So they saying the same thing. This old school ideology of go-go and what they did. That these managers put these bands in position. Mo Shorter, Miss Pratt and Charlie. Just like when I talked to Kyrie, it's so many things they had in common. But yeah, so I go to a funeral. Teddy died. Teddy was saying, I'm gonna get you with the stylistics. Get you with the stylistics. And so Keith Busey, right? Bass player. Keith and Boo, all of them, like I said, family. So I go to oh no, Grandpa died. Grandpa died. His funeral on Ninth and between Sheridan and Rittenhouse, basically behind my grandmother's house. My grandmother was on 8th. So I walk up there. Who do I see? Teddy, Keith, um, somebody else and Gerald. That's I think I finally meet Gerald and all them. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that close that whole time, and I had never met Joe. But these are legendary, you know, pioneers of go-go. But you know, it's just a rich history. Like I say, I think once the history get out more, people will respect it more. They'll see it. It gives it validity. It's gonna hold more weight. You're gonna see the talent. You're gonna see the struggle. You're gonna see the blood, sweat, and tears. And like I say, even for people here, you learn about it, and it's just like, wow, that's a thing. Air Raid, yeah, I think that's how they spelled it. Air Raid, shit, Class Band, AMFM, um, Mass Extinction, the Mighty Groovers, Reds and the Boys, Max Kidd. I met Max Kidd. He was in a wheelchair. He was on the down on the he was down bad. He wasn't like immobile. He came out, but he was on the down on the he was down bad. He wasn't like immobile. He came out, but he was yeah. So I met some of the greats, but he was yeah. So I met some of the greats. I think I met Chuck. And, I think I met Chuck. And, almost like that. You know what I mean? But almost like that. You know what I mean? But I, I know that um, I, I know that and we were at the door. They wanted to change us up. We wasn't going for it. We were doing good here, like bands do good here. They be like, why they on go tour and this and that? Well, these bands, make a decent living here. And you gotta think, for a long time, even now, a lot of band members got jobs. They good government jobs, right? You gotta think of the era we in. Maryland, D.C., one of the most expensive black, affluent communities in the country. You got PG County, you got all these government jobs, you got the government right there. So, A lot of go-go musicians are older at this time. You got family. It ain't easy to just pick up and go on tour. Tour life ain't simple. So yeah, but if I could come in my band, we got numerous bands that work multiple times a week. So if I could come do Friday, Thursday, Friday every week, or do 2, 3 shows a month, give the people what they want, that interaction, that exchange, that love, that go, I'm good. Go back to work, or even if you don't work, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's just a lot of the reasons. Now, where is it going from now? From here, I don't know. We definitely need kids to get interested in playing instruments, things like that, because the Pocket Three ain't gonna be able to be the only young band. It's gonna take a few young bands and a lot of other things to continue it. Education. But when we came up, yeah, we wanted to be like Funks and the Go Go Mickeys and the Jungle Boogies and you know what I'm saying, Heavy Ones and the Foots. I mean, nobody wanted to be like YN somebody such and such, Luciano, Baby, Young Thug, Embryo, Baby, they baby, that baby, Slim Butts, the Mumble, no disrespect, them, whatever. They do their thing, you know. I'm just being funny, but I'm being real. We looked up to the musicians and aspired to be that. And some of these most of these kids, they stuck in that frequency, that digital frequency, where they can't see past that and appreciate instruments and the culture, and that's what's happening. And then a lot of the older cats ain't passing it back, ain't pulling them up, ain't teaching them. A lot of them don't want to be taught. There's a whole bunch of cultural, social reasons for all this. Hey, Shy, appreciate you. Oh, Cookie, you got go-go in your joints? Well, that's what I do. I mix the go-go with the hip hop with a little bit of rock and a little bit of jazz, and I gets on that. So nah, I'm gonna check you out. Make sure you check out gogoloops.net. Tell y'all producers, and if y'all make music or got producers and got some pockets and sockets for you, and all type of stuff, all type of audio samples to add to your music. But hey, DC Aquarius, I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate you, sweet cookie. I'm about to get out of here. Somebody I gotta call my folks back. But yeah, definitely appreciate all y'all, man. One love. Keep it cranking. Keep it cranking. And yeah, we can build on this. I'm gonna come back and build on this more. I just felt like the sunset, the sun, the horizon looked real nice. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come out on this nice day and have a conversation with the good energy. Pet work, pet worth chance. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Um, all that. Dynamite bands, so much talent, you know, so much talent. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate it, y'all. I'm gonna try to check back in later. These dogs looking at me like, nigga, they're like, you set us up. She done jumped in the water. They're like, nigga, thought we was walking. You gave us a half-ass walk. But all right, y'all, nah, keep it cranking. One love, I'll be back in a few, and we gonna pick up what's left off. All right, gone.